Just what I need, that is water, right? Each time I am using different kind of fertilizer. In this case it is like this one, doesn't matter. I am switching from one to other one. It's 4 teaspoons. I am using 2 of them per 2 gallons of water, like this one. And I'm picking it, it's like this. 2. Also I am adding like this stuff, it's just a little bit. I'm guessing this bucket have like 2 gallons of water, so add like small amount of it. Done. Of course I need some kind of water, right? What else I need? I need different kind of pots, different size. As you can see, there is a bunch of them, because I am not sharing water at all and I am soaking my Vanda. So that's why I need to be prepared. That's not enough water, that's why I have few extra buckets. They are not right here, but they are already ready. So let's go. That is my first sad Vanda. I have it just maybe few weeks and the roots are not great at all. I don't care, I'm fine if they will be in the same state like a half of a year, but they should grow up. Let's see how I'm watering it. I already described it in my previous video about caring of Vandas. What I am doing, I need to have appropriate side of a pot. Stand it like this, okay, fine. So add water, it's pretty simple. Why I prefer to use pots? Because each time when you are watering it, the root can be a little bit damaged, a little bit or not a little bit. So that's why I prefer to stabilize it. For this one I did not do it yet, but I will. When we are talking about the bottom, let's see, this one is a bottom and it is not going to the water anyway for me. Watering from 2 to 4 hours. For this one it should be like not less than 4 hours. Right now it is not so in the bad state, but even right now you can see somewhere that the leaves are wrinkled a little bit. See, it's not big deal, they will be never, like they will not disappear anyway. But and also I add some kind of thread to Fusarium, because this plant was overwatered, so it can be Fusarium issue. I am not sure is it or not, that's why I like to protect them. So that is my second plant. I'd like to show you how it's growing. Yes, it have buds, it's not bad for me. Sometimes I'm adding some kind of protection for the leaves that they will be not damaged by wires. Inside the pot, what you can see, sometimes I'm adding kind of stones and cork bark, and also there is empty pots are just empty. If it was growing in any kind of media, I am trying to remove it, but if there was some kind of bark and I cannot throw it away, it's still with these roots. Watering is pretty simple because these pots have no holes. The roots are not bad, roots are growing not like crazy, but I like how they are growing, how they are doing. One more time, when I am adding, it should be a little bit less than the bottom of the plant. This one is the bottom of the plant, and you can see that water is a little bit below. So this one is done. Now I add some water and it is ready to water in. Bottom. It's important for me. It's like there. So water level is below the bottom of the plant. So next Vanda is more than 1 year. In winter time it have some kind of fungus on the leaves. New one, I can count, it is 3 for me leaves per this year. the root system was different and the caring was different from this one is plant from Hawaii, from Carmela orchids. So they are watering similar to Florida, high temperatures, high humidity. I have other one. It takes some time to grow up the roots. Right now there is a bunch of them. Not sad plant, not sad, just these spots are not lovely, but what to say. There is holes in the bottom, that's why I need to add other pot for watering. Pretty simple. This Vanda is from California grower. Why I like to buy California growers? Because they are growing not in a high humidity, because we have the same condition, the same environment in growing, so there is not too much spots. Let's see what winter will show us. There is several roots with new tips somewhere right here, trust me, they are. So it's doing slowly good job. Let's water it too. And the good news is for me that I am not sure which one, but maybe that one already bloomed for me. I have two of the same variety of these Vandas. This one is pretty simple Vanda. Doing good for me. It have not bad root system. Expecting flowers next year. Maybe this year, I'm not sure. It's pretty small one yet. So same watering. Pick the right pot. Add your pot. Add some water with fertilizer. Lower at the bottom. That's it. Done. What can I say about this kind of Vanda? It's like second year for me. I'm giving her as much time as possible, so not expecting anything, but it is producing. Each plant have their own speed, so that's why, same as our child, just don't be in a rush. Water it. It's a tricky because I did not use any kind of pot yet. So to water this one I am using other pot, just trying to put all roots together, not all but just a part of it, doesn't matter which one, sometimes one side, sometimes different one. Okay, well done. So it should be stabilized somehow, that's why I'm using different other orchid to stabilize it. So watering for this guy is like that. See? I can add a little bit water. I don't care too much about the level of it, but it's fine. This Vanda is reliable bloomer for me. Like each year I have blooms from it. It's white one. This year also I have, and this and last one I have it. My point was I need to have like stones inside the pot. Right now I am changing my mind, because for stabilization yes, but when roots are trying to stick to them, it's a real trouble to remove them, because I am using huge one and there is like root damage. That's why I like to avoid it for all my next one growing, so that's why I prefer to remove it for now. It's stabilized enough. There is bunch of look it keep it, so these I cannot remove really, guys. That's why if I can remove, I will remove these stones. Wow, can I now they already with this, so it will be like medium. Give me a sec. Yes, I removed just 2 stones, other one are still with this plant. Watering is the same. Put into the pot and add water. This Vanda is a second year for me. It came from Hawaii. It don't like cold period, so that's why I need to remove it from my green thumb and use my house, or I don't know, maybe extra heating period, because in other case you can see some kind of damage. It's no issue for me because of cold period, and if just a little bit humidity will come raise up, so I can see these troubles on the leaves. So just added second pot without holes. I need to remove it to the other pot. Maybe we'll do it soon. That's it, ready for soaking. One more time we'll mention that I am never trying not to soak the bottom of the plant. In other case you will have a fusarium issue and will never want to overwater them not to have fusarium. Next one is pretty famous Vanda. It's Kulwadee Fragnant, blue spot. It was flowering for me. It is a little bit sad plants because the leaves were burned. Other issue with this plant, I used a wrong pot for me. Because of these holes, I already say that I'm hating this kind of stuff, because roots are going crazy. They are going anywhere and I have real trouble, so I need to report them as soon as possible. That's not my pot, 100% not for Vandas, you know what. Water in. Pick a bucket like this one. You like ice cream? I had it a lot. So, and I'm using their containers. Pretty simple. Be careful with the root. Don't be damaged. I cannot do it by using one hand. In any case, we are doing something sweet, and then just add water. I like how spotted Vandas are looking. I need it more. I already bought, don't worry, I already bought. It's so hot, cannot survive. It's pretty dry, so it's not so bad. It's not a Florida. I'd like to share to Marcy. I already say that I will. That is Bongioelia. It's huge, and there is some cypress trees. They are pretty high, goes to the sky. It's hard to show you a real picture. There is some kind of palm, it's pretty small one. Under it there is nice cymbidiums. I need to do a video about them, but I'm so lazy, guys, sorry. Maybe too lazy. And also there is hibiscus. There is not too much hibiscus right now. It's yellow one. Maybe I need to show you it's flowering. Let's look at it. Absolutely yellow one, like a sun. There is bunch of ants. Why? Maybe because of some kind of insects, or maybe ants are causing it. I'm not sure. That is other variety of Bongioelia. My husband like it because of it's simple to care of it, and it's awesome. It is flowering twice per year for me. I cannot survive in such hot environment. That's why I really need this pool. I had a small break. We need to continue our watering. Next Ascocenda is like 1 year with it looks not bad. Really, water in the same, pots are the same. There is roots. Roots with tips, not too much, but if you want, you definitely can find them. Just trust me, there are a few. Let's water it. You don't need to use too much water. Just a little bit if your roots will touch the water, it's enough. More than enough. This guy, same issue. Picked a wrong pot. It needed to report it. It is like 1 year with me. There is some kind of spot, weird spot. It was burned like 1 year ago, but no new damages yet. I wish. So watering should be pretty simple one. Just add pot, add water, and voila, done. Because I am liking Ascocenda Kulwadee Fragnance number 32, and I'm guessing I need to try some other one. I bought like this one. Why I bought it? Because it is pretty healthy. I'm guessing even right here I can see that there is no one leaf, but it's not a big deal, trust me. After most orchids I would say it's not a problem at all, but in my previous case I was thinking, oh man, look at that, no leaf, no leaf, how sad, huh? Roots are growing, I'm happy with it. This pot have no hole, so I need just to add water in a pot, that's it, like this. Done. I like to say that this Vanda is a pretty healthy one. I like to, but I cannot. Because of my mistakes, it was burned, the leaves are cut it somewhere there and here. But I am fine, you know what, the roots are growing pretty fast. Not pretty, Vandas are not growing fast at all. But in any case, it's doing not bad. So I'm expecting to see flowers, maybe this year, maybe next one. Let's water it. I need to pick the right pot. It should be huge pot because we have a huge. And what I'd like to show you also right here, look, when you are adding some kind of stones, not sure how can I show you, the roots going crazy and going around these stones, and you cannot remove them in maybe a few months. I will not. That's I understand already. In other case, you will damage all your root systems and your plant will not appreciate it at all. Just add. Now it's stabilized itself. Maybe that's why it is so happy. I'm not sure. Wow, it's too many. What to do? It's too many. So the level is pretty much the same, but I'd like to remove some water. It's fine. Right now I am happy. Look at the water level. Oh, I wish you can see anything. I cannot. It's too bright right here. Next plant is from Hawaii. It was like 1 year ago. It was like Christmas gift to myself. Vanda Virat Gordon. Cannot say anything good or bad. It is growing, but pretty slow, as everyone. It is growing under the clear roof. Next, Darwinara is a small plant. There is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 7 growth. It's cool, but there is no flowers at all. Why? Maybe because of adaptation, I am not sure. It was growing in a bark, but I removed all bark. Add some stones. By the way, it's better to remove them. In other case, I will never remove them. Sorry. Okay, cool. 2 stones are removed. So right now there is just peanuts, and that's it. Polystyrene, or how we call it. So watering, pretty simple. It's already in a other pot. Done. Okay, Edwin Alberta. Edwin Alberta is a nice plant. It was bloomed for me. It was red, awesome flowers. Great root system, just great leaves, not huge damage which is on it. So watering. Done. So next 2 Vandas will be like a rescue orchids for me. I bought it with buds, but they are so weak, and they were not doing too great job for the roots. But right now you can see that we are doing some, we are growing tips, we are growing your roots. So for me they are doing pretty good job. Yeah, still maybe 1 year we will recover, but don't tell me that I am doing wrong job when I am not watering my orchids twice per day. Serious. I have positive results and I am pretty happy with them. Other one is like Ascocenda. Suck happiness. This one is also not stabilized in a pot. I am removing it in the pot. It is sitting in the pot, but each watering I am removing it from the pot. So for this guy I am trying to screw it up and put like this so it's ready, and then water it like this. I need something to hold it. That's why it's better to do it on the stable surface in the right place. So watering of my rescue Vandas should go like this way. So I am trying to keep dry this part of the orchid, this one up to the bottom, so that's why I am watering it by laying a little bit like this one. Doesn't matter if the part of the roots will pick the water, they will survive and they will keep growing other roots like this. But I am trying to move. Sometimes I am watering first root, sometimes other one. That's pretty much it. Let's talk about Makara. I bought it like in the February. That means that it is like, I guess, 8 months, somewhere like this. When I bought it, it was in a fresh coconut media. I am hating any kind of media for Vandas because I am guessing they are just killing all kind of Vanda. That is my approach. I don't want to say that I am right or I am wrong. Look, when I bought, it was just cutted few roots, like these long roots, like first, second, third and fourth, and they did just nothing. Can you tell me why? Because of overwatering, because of caring. Don't be lazy, guys, or just change your mind. Vandas don't like humidity. That is 100% I am sure. If you are killing your Vandas by killing the root system, in this case for sure your Vanda will need some kind of humidity, but sorry, it's unhelpful. They need to use their roots. Funny story, look at this root. Look. It comes just like a first root and it went to the top. It is trying to say, you know what, don't go down because it is too humid environment, and they were trying to kill this plant. That's why it just goes straight to the top. Guys from Thailand likes to add some kind of media. I am against of. Don't say me anything about semi-water culture or water culture. I appreciate job which my Vandas are doing. For this one, it was pretty sad Vanda, pretty sad. Look at their leaves. Look, they are still wrinkled, and they will be not. They will have no any other state. Why? Because guys, previous owners were killing this system. I was guessing, will it survive or not? Will it survive or not? Can you tell me why? Because it did nothing going 6 months, just nothing. I didn't miss it. I did just watering, which I describe in my video, and that's it. Look at the top of the leaves. Are they wrinkled? They are mine. No. Why? Because it's a normal state when plant is using their roots, and by the way, roots are growing and not to the top of the plant, straight away from the wet media. No, they are doing great. How I am watering this Vanda? I am using bucket. I was thinking, how can I water it? How can I water it? I have no, you know what, I watered it yesterday. That's why I don't want to show it right now. I don't like any kind of overwatering. So I would say I will show you just. It will be filled out by the water and it will go like this and it will be stabilized, or like going that way. But ways is I'm using just for watering, not for, maybe I will change my mind later, but right now it's enough for me. In my Hoya's jungles, I almost forget about this plant. It's Ascocenda, Beauty Maze till Carmela. 1 year for me, doing good. It has huge root systems, but right now it is growing their own root system. One leaf was a little bit broken. Right here you can see damaged leaf. So what about roots? Just remove the extra stones and bark, cork, piece of corks. So it's also get their water and ready to go to eat place. So I am ready for parade, like Vanda's parade. In my case it is something like that one. So that's not everyone, but mostly, yeah, that's it.